Join me every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for some MTG Arena content. New episodes featuring Limited, Standard, Brawl, Standard 2022, Jumpstart, whatever we can play. I hope you guys enjoy the video. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of OB Plays MTG. Today we are playing the historic best of 3 format. We're getting back into some competitive. This is a bonus video. It's a bonus Thursday video. I'm trying to release a little bit more extra for a little while because I missed because I was sick. So today we are playing a deck that is led by this guy, Dreadhorde Arcanist, 1 in a red. It's a zombie wizard, rare from War of the Spark. Trample. Whenever Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks, you may cast target instant or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to Dreadhorde Arcanist power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. That spell would be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. Basically, we're going to put this down, hopefully give it haste, but if it survives, we're going to attack into a hopefully empty board, and any of these 1-mana spells that we've casted, like Thoughtseize, Inquisition of Kozilek, Village Rites even sometimes, depending on if we've made some Young Pyromancer tokens, or we have Citrus Supplier on the board, and we can cast those spells for free and gain value from them. This is insane with Thoughtseize and Inquisition, especially because you can really drain an opponent's hand extremely quickly, which hopefully we'll see in the games. And then it's all backed by Lurrus of the Dream Den being the companion, so you can get all these really low-costed creatures back. Even Kroxa is a great cast from Lurrus sometimes to just kind of get that last card out of your opponent's hand, deal some extra damage. In the late game, it can be insane because you can drop Lurrus, cast a Kroxa, and then cast Kroxa for real, and then it can go offhand. Young Pyromancer. When you're casting all these spells from the graveyard for free, you're also getting tokens, you're just building a huge board, you can swing in an attack, it just gives the opponent, the deck attacks from a lot of different places. Claim Fame to bring back our creatures from the graveyard to the battlefield, and then also Fame can +2/+0 this to cast, I guess, Faithless Looting from the graveyard if you need to. Spark Harvest gets rid of creatures or planeswalkers. In the sideboard, obviously Lurrus. Cling to Dust to deal with any graveyard shenanigans the opponent wants to do. A Braid to go ahead and just snipe creatures or destroy artifacts like Grafdigger's Cage or Relic of Progenitus. Bedevil also handles artifacts, creatures, or planeswalkers. It's at instant speed, which is really useful against certain decks like Jeskai when they're playing Teferi and things of that sort. Fatal Push, really good removal against creature decks. Extra copy of Inquisition of Kozilek for control matchups. Witch's Vengeance is good against goblins. Bedevil, an extra copy, and then Ox of Agonis, we can take out Lurrus as our companion and then have it as kind of an extra card against control matchups because they can counter it, or we can end up dumping it into the graveyard and draw some cards if we run out of gas. Deck's super fun. Don't know if it's highly competitive in the meta right now, but we're going to find out, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when the new videos are coming. My normal schedule is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, but like I said, we're dumping out some bonus videos for you guys. Let's get into the games. Playing some Rakdos Arcanist. Let's see, make sure my volumes are good here. Yep, we're okay. It's a fun deck. I think we might keep this. I'm not going to lie to you. Opponent goes first. Maybe we'll draw into an untapped land, playing Yorion shenanigans, something blinky. Or maybe they're playing Sultai Ultimatum. That's also a possibility. We can also check the opponent's hand with Thoughtseize. We have Village Rites if they decide to just remove something, so we draw more cards. It is actually Sultai Ultimatum. Let's get rid of their Heartless Act. We'll more than likely draw into more discard, so I'm not super stressed about it. Or we can also rock Dreadhorde Arcanist and attack with it and then take something else out of their hand even when they're ramping. So ramp is really good when you have stuff to play with. Dreadhorde Arcanist, pass the turn. Opponent's probably going to cultivate, but we will attack and get something out of their hand. Okay, Elspeth's Nightmare. We can eventually bring that back, so I'm not super stressed about it. Claim the Firstborn is kind of a dead card. Play Lord. Lurrus into the hand and call it a day. We can crack Fabled Passage, play it as a mountain, get our mana all set up. Opponent thinks they're funny. But yeah, Claim the Firstborn is kind of a dead card, so is what it is. Wow, actually gets rid of Claim. I can't target anything in his deck. Like, really silly. We draw Claim Fame here, like we're in a decent spot. But until then. That really helps, actually. Might not be bad to have, like, Doomblade in the sideboard of this deck. A lot of stuff's come back. Six mana. Opponent might just play Yorion as a blocker. Or they might use Cultivate. I'm finding the old gods. That's good for us because we can pick apart their hand. Let's go black here. We'll Thoughtseize Yorion out of their hand. We'll Inquisition. Cultivate. Play this. And then, yeah. We're doing it. It's life. We're doing the Arcanist plan. Hand disruption is not a bad thing in this deck. Of course, opponent top deck's the exact thing they need. That's the benefit of that, huh? Cultivating, probably try and thin the deck out of lands so they can draw into their absurd stuff. Kroxa is not bad here. We will take this because we're jerks. It's the only thing I can do before. That's why I'm not sure why the opponent took it before, but what can you do? We have 6 cards in the graveyard. This helps. Play this out. Spark Harvest is fine, that's fine. That's fine. Kinda wanna keep a Thoughtseize in there. Opponent's probably gonna get rid of my graveyard anyway, so I don't wanna get too crazy with it. Yep, opponent had a land. And we won. Goes to show that there are certain cards in this format that make Sultai Ultimatum a little less good. Not sure what we're going to bring in here. Probably just more discard. This is really kind of a dead card. And so is Claim the Firstborn. We can bring in probably this and this. Maybe cut down on Faithless Looting, just because they're eventually going to play Grafdigger's Cage or something that'll block out the graveyard. And then I think we'll just run that, because Claim is not really a good card in this matchup. It's just, I took the token, that was it, but They're not playing creatures that are mana 3 or less, usually. So this is a pretty great card. It's a card pool here, so we'll take that. We have Bedevil to destroy any artifacts they might want to put on the battlefield. They're not playing white mana, so there's no worry about Rest in Peace. Only the Progenitus artifact and what's it called? We will get rid of Eliminate. We have Thoughtseize next turn if we really want to use it. We draw into like a Blood Crypt. That's pretty great. We will Thoughtseize again. Opponent's going to draw 2 cards, or draw a card. We will go ahead and discard the Heartless Act. We can play a Stitcher Supplier next turn. Really looking for a land here, to be honest with you. Actually, we will 100% Thoughtseize that Yorion out of their hand. Force them to draw into more ramp spells. Land here would be phenomenal. We did not get the land. Okay, well, we'll play Dreadhorde, even though it's probably going to die. Yeah. Drew into their perfect sequence of spells, as they always do. We will play this, get more stuff into the graveyard. Not much we can do. I bet you there's a land on top. How much you want to bet? Okay, well, not too bad. We at least got through some of the pocket. Still pushing. Opponent did not find what they wanted. We drew into another land, which is positive. It's not the land we want, per se. But we will... I kind of want to hold up Village Rites. We'll just cast it now. I need to get more black mana. Okay, Claim is not bad. We can play Claim Fame next turn and Thoughtseize that out of the hand. What is this, 7? The opponent's got perfect mana. I think I can kill any Planeswalker they play. I just don't want to prematurely concede against Sultai, because if this is all they have, they're not really doing much, and they might actually try and draw cards. We just have ways to interact with whatever they decide to play, and if we choose correctly, we can really set things up. We'll put away Allrun's Epiphany. We're going to concede, actually, because there's not really much we can do. I could have put away Bulky, actually, thinking back. They have Vorinclex. They have another turn. We could have killed the Vorinclex. It would have been fine. So that was a misplay on my part. I just woke up. Cut me a break here. But we're on the play this game. We did get mana screwed last game. And as you've seen from previous videos of mine, that doesn't really help me ever. So, it's mono black video. I was like, I could have killed that last opponent, but we were sitting on 2 lands for like ever, and when you can't cast spells that are relevant in certain game situations, you're not going to win the game. It's just the way that Magic the Gathering goes. On the play, we will keep this hand. This is pretty insane, actually. We have every piece that we need. Only thing that I could really like hope for otherwise would be if this is like a Thoughtseize and we draw into a land. So we're going to keep the hand. We will pay 2 life. We will Stitcher Supplier. This is a swamp and a mountain, so we also got rid of Faithless Looting, so we could be okay. If we draw into a land here, we'll be feeling pretty. Not a land, but we will cast this first. Get them out of their comfort zone. Discard discard cards. We do have the Devil, so bigger creatures aren't that scary to us. Lovin's having land trouble. We are not. We'll put this on a red. We will drop a Dreadhorde because we have the ability to Village Rites if we need to. And then we're going to just go ahead and smack face. Not sure what we have in the graveyard here that's really relevant. I mean, we could cast Faithless Looting, I think. Okay, take what you want, bro. Opponent does not like Bedevil. But we can also still cast that from the graveyard if need be, so... Let's, we have 2 red, we'll play black. We're gonna cast this. Village Rites the Stitcher Supplier. I think opponent thinks that, I guess... Start building a board state here. Next turn, ooh, wow. Okay, we'll just keep up. Let's get a Faithless Looting, I suppose. We'll decline. We don't have to cast anything right now. We have Claim to get back at whatever we need to. So, okay, Yorian's all they got. 1 mana. We're probably going to just cast Kroxa next turn. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the best. Let's see here, Village Rites. We can Village Rites this. That's actually not a bad plan either. We'll Village Rites the token. Create another one. We have Thoughtseize, which is really strong. Play the land. Thoughtseize. Let's see what they got here. We'll get rid of Shadow's Verdict. We're going to... We'll cast this outright. Let's get rid of all lands. Village Rites and Faithless Looting. Because I have Claim to Fame, which means I can claim Fame, get something out of their hand. This is going to hurt them a lot. Turn a Garg. Interesting. That's Nightmare. Okay. Well, little do they know. Get back a Dreadhorde. We'll Fame it. Full Thoughtseize. Opponent's in like really big trouble here. We will Thoughtseize them. Get rid of Yorian. And then, yeah, we'll just like hold up the opponent's dead. That was a great showing of the deck. That's exactly what it does. You want to just be going off with Dreadhorde and just making them discard cards, and discarding cards in a control like Sultai control deck is kind of not what they want to be doing. And they also, we kind of got rid of all their ramp spells pretty early in most games, and they just couldn't get to the point. They did cast Emergent Ultimatum that one game. There was kind of a lot of luck involved, but hey man, that's the variance of Magic. So let's get into the next one. Playing some Rakdos. Oh man. Work's been killing me lately, bro. Keeping things going. Ready. Zarenti with the Bolus Avatar. I kind of want to do a TikTok video of like what your MTG Arena avatar says about you. That'd be pretty funny. We're just going to play this tapped. This is a decent starting hand. We have Claim and Village Rites. If it's like an early creature deck, that's not a bad start. Go ahead and enter this tapped. And our mana is actually pretty solid. Okay, looks like they're playing a similar plan. Oh, you know what? Well, we'll hold one up. Why not? Playing actual Grixis. Okay. We'll see what's in their hand, get rid of Prismari Command. We'll decline. So they're playing just like Grixis stuff. Fed. We will Kroxa. Goes into the discard stuff. Full control hopefully will manifest here. We'll pay this. Draw 2 cards. Play this out. Auto pay. Resolve. Oh man. We will cast a Thoughtseize from the graveyard. Get rid of Glorybringer. And wow, that was a turn. If I've ever seen one. We're going to go ahead and attack. Thoughtseize. Get rid of their Imrith. Play this. And buy Lurrus. This is the deck like firing on all cylinders right now. We will play Dragonskull Summit. How many cards we got in the graveyard? We will just hit this for no reason. We don't need to cast anything from the graveyard. We're just going to keep pumping away at the opponent. Opponent has to do something. Yep, that's game. So, opponent's just playing like Grixis control. So we're going to go ahead and Inquisition. We will probably take out Claim, because I don't think that they're playing anything that it's really a need for. We will pull in Cling to Dust, bring in Bedevil, because they're definitely playing, what's it called? Nico Bolas Dragon God. Might take out a Spark Harvest. We'll keep those in, actually, just in case. We'll go down. Stitcher Supplier. Bring it in a Braid. So we can blow up any Grafdigger's Cage shenanigans they might bring in. Game 1 was pretty awesome, though. This is kind of a greed keep, as I would tell my friend Chris. It's a very greed keep. Yeah, we'll keep it, though, because we can draw into some stuff pretty effectively here. Opponent is hurting on lands, so we'll go ahead and Thoughtseize, check out what's in their hand, get rid of the Shadow's Verdict. We unfortunately drew into a tap land, so we will go ahead and again Thoughtseize. Rid of Culligan's command. We have an answer for Bolus. We do have Faithless Looting. Drew into a land. That's exactly what we wanted. We'll discard, discard. Play this on black. Next turn we have Claim into Young Pyro, which isn't bad. We can also Cling to Dust here, draw a card. We'll Cling to Dust. Get rid of the Shadow's Verdict. Draw a card. We have an answer for Bolus now. That's fine. Spark Harvest. We will claim Young Pyro. We'll play. We'll pay. We'll just wait. We're not like super. Actually, we can just do this. Get rid of Inquisition and a Braid. Sacrifice a creature. And we'll play the Mountain. I don't have anything, bro. We will Thoughtseize. See what the opponent's got. A land. That's fine. We will buy Lurrus. We have tons of stuff in the graveyard here. We will attack. We can Faithless Looting. Discard, discard. Play Castle Locthwain. Draw cards if we need to. This game's going pretty crazy. Now if they have like, okay, Blood Chief's Thirst. It's not the worst thing that happened to us. Probably play out Young Pyro again. They draw into Shadow's Verdict, we're in trouble, but okay, Amber's not the worst thing that could happen. Play this. We will Fame it. We will attack with everything. Where view battle? Oh yeah, we will. I don't know. Inquisition. Target player. Whatever happens, happens. Who cares? They can block something, but I'm pretty sure they're dead anyway, so. That's how the deck works. What a game. That was strong. Grixis didn't stand a chance. Let's go to the next one. Still doing Rakdos, man. Some good games. Got to see the deck showcased really well. Don't want to go to work tonight, but you kind of have to. I wonder what I'm going to eat for lunch today. I haven't decided. I actually had an issue with my car. I left the headlights on all night, and I had to go take a lift to work, then bring the trickle charger back, charge the battery, drive it back to work last night. It was kind of a pain. We are not keeping this. This we will keep. On the play, we might. There is no. Where do I keep this? We'll put this back. Might actually put a land back. We will Thoughtseize the opponent. They are playing Jeskai. So we're going to get rid of the Lightning Helix. interesting. We're going to Thoughtseize again, get rid of the Lightning Helix. Oh wow, they're just drawn into everything, huh? And then, yeah, we're going to chill. We got Dreadhorde next turn, we draw into Claim. Benefit is opponent can't Justice Strike that, so opponent does nothing here. We're just going to keep chipping away at their hand. We're just going to attack. No reason not to. We'll Thoughtseize. Okay, Torrential. We're gonna get rid of Shark Typhoon. That way they can't draw any more cards. I think we're gonna play this out first, actually. We're not drawing anything we needed, so... or mill anything we needed, but we're still kind of in a good place here. Opponent wants to use Justice Strike on Stitcher Supplier. I don't really care. Using a Physics Mastery on that is kind of hilarious, so we're not really concerned about it. How are we going to play our lands here? We can play... we'll just play this on red, so we can do this. We draw 2 cards, create a dork. We'll attack. Okay, no big deal. We draw a land, we're in good shape. We did not. We'll play this. Opponent's got a discard Justice Strike, more than likely. They will try and draw into a land. Opponent did not draw into a land. We're going to play a black. We're going to play Claim, Dreadhorde Arcanist. They might have pulled it into, what's it called? Fame. We will attack. Cast Thoughtseize. Get rid of the Torrential Gear Hulk. Okay, we get some lands. We do get to cast Thoughtseize, though, either way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Bye-bye, Torrential Gear Hulk. Next turn we have Kroxa. We can also buy Lurrus if we need to. We actually do both because of their Settle the Wreckage plan. I'm gonna be real. This actually seems like a better plan here. Force him to discard. Okay. Word. I'm gonna play this out outright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And we can also fame it and attack him for some damage, so it's going to be a pretty easy turn. Opponent has to draw into something pretty wild here. Yeah, that's game. Good game. Now we have to hope we can do things the same way. We will Bedevil and Cling to Dust. We'll get rid of this Stitcher Supplier. One Claim the Firstborn. We'll probably, well, they're probably not going to bring in stuff. We actually might just take out Claim. Keep in Stitcher Supplier. Because there's nothing we can really claim. And we'll bring in 2. Take out 1. Leave in 1 Stitcher Supplier. Don't really know how to sideboard for this matchup, so we're going to keep the train a-rolling. The deck's pretty effective, and what they're trying to do graveyard stuff, so I don't see... I mean, I guess Mizzix's Mastery doesn't really hurt from Grafdigger's Cage, but it does hurt Torrential Gearhulk. But we do have Cling to Dust, so we can get rid of all their really important stuff. We have no red mana. This is a better hand. We'll probably ship Fabled Passage. Play Stitcher Supplier turn 1. Mill some cards. We'll see how it goes. Drew into the 4th land anyway. Okay, Claim to Dust. That's not bad. Play the Mountain next turn. We'll go ahead and cast Dreadhorde. Ping ya. Opponent probably has Lightning Healers. We'll go ahead and cast Kroxa. Putting pressure on the opponent right now. Forcing them to kind of play to our game. Go ahead and attack. Lightning Helix kind of expected. But next turn we're grinding, so we will play this on black. We will Thoughtseize. Opponent probably has Memory Lapse or something. Yep. So we'll claim Kroxa. Just keep having opponent discard, discard, discard. And then we will attack. Next turn, we can Kroxa. Draw the Thoughtseize. We'll get rid of this, so they can't do anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Force the opponent to top deck. They draw cards they can't play, then we're in business, man. Ooh, Young Peas. We'll go ahead and buy Lurrus. Don't need to go too crazy. Opponent's in a bad spot. I don't feel comfortable attacking here. So we'll just ping away. Nothing too crazy. I know opponents probably got Settle the Wreckage. They're going to have to discard whatever they have. Okay, Lightning Helix, it's fine. Opponent's dead next turn. And that's game, y'all. The deck showing what the deck can do. And it's really powerful when it goes off. Let's get to the wrap-up. So that's Rakdos Arcanist. It has its moments, has its moods. You can definitely craft this and rank up on the ladder for sure. If you have the extra wild cards, you want to start dumping into Historic. The matchups that I saw a lot of trouble in, and I'm definitely going to consider changing the sideboard. This is a little outdated. You could definitely add in some better cards, maybe even like I guess Witch's Vengeance was for when Goblins was really prevalent in the format, and it's not anymore. It's just kind of got it's still around, and there's still definitely versions of it that can win. You just don't really see them too often anymore because the Muxus isn't the card it used to be. So you could probably you can definitely switch up the sideboard a little bit. But this whole shell here is still very strong. Claim the Firstborn as long in a creature heavy meta is really good, especially when you can cast Village Rites with it. Kroxa, as long as you're not getting them exiled out of the graveyard, is still a star player. It's still killing it. Young Peasy, we're also about to get Seasoned Pyromancer from Historic Jumpstart Horizons or whatever. So there's definitely a lot of potential in this deck. You can definitely craft it now and still win some games. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming. Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, Saturdays. This is going to be a Thursday bonus vid. I'm going to put out some more this week so we can actually get some things going and people can get a little bit of extra content. And I appreciate you guys taking the time with me, and I'll see you next time.